interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ella, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. All that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And my friend Orkid here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like their eyes are in that white oval eye patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually in the black area in front of that white patch, camouflage from crashing prey. The fin on the back of the whale is called their dorsal fin. It helps stabilize orcas when they swim and helps them regulate their body temperature. Those dorsal fins have no muscle or bone inside them, which is why you may see them purr. The flippers on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Those pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of a male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a part of their communication. Pectoral flaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec flap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a best view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
pulling them right off the beach. Antarctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Ikaika is showing you this same wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now, we all may have just seen these waves crashing in front of us, but you can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily for all of you guys, we have a guest who volunteered to feel the power of these waves made by the whales. Come on down. There we go. Go ahead and have a seat on your iceberg there. And you're our seal, okay? Are you ready to get wet? Okay, are you guys ready to see him get wet? Alright, here comes Keet. I'm just going to scoot over here for no reason at all. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my gosh, great job! You're really good whale! Let's hear it for our volunteer Andrew and Frankie! Great job! Good job. Now, because they live in every part of the ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does an orca the size of Keet prey on a whale that size out in the wild? It's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The cows then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful sides, both in the wild and right here in SeaWorld. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, looking out of the water just briefly. Orcas like to be touched and will often rub their bellies on grass when they can. Ikaika is doing this here just like killer whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales imitate each other out in the wild. You see it here at SeaWorld all the time. Whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. and they're on top of visual needs. They know a variety of husbandry behaviors. One of them may be pulling over and presenting us with their tail flukes. You can see Ikaika demonstrating this below the screen there. Nature blood makes that run through those tail flukes, so that can be very helpful when they need to take blood samples. They'll also slide it onto a scale so that we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orkid demonstrating in the video. They'll even let us take a breast sample from their blowhole because of the relationship that we have built day after day here at SeaWorld. And now I'm going to talk to you guys about a very special member of our pod. He does love it when everyone gives him a big round of applause. So when he comes up, you all are going to help me out, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. This is Ikaika! Ikaika is 21 years old. He loves to hang out with his best friend, Corky, who is sitting right next to him. And he loves to have lots of fun playing around with his trainers. He loves ice cubes and other reinforcement like Jello. He lives here with several other whales who together have inspired millions of guests, hopefully including all of you, to want to care and conserve their wild counterparts in the oceans that we all share.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild. Scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you for joining us today at Orca Encounter. We hope you gain a greater appreciation for these incredible animals and enjoy the rest of your time here at SeaWorld.